Hello. So one of my followers recently asked if my doctors think that I can beat these autoimmune diseases or if they're just something I'm going to have to manage for the rest of my life. And the answer depends on the doctor I talk to. So if I talk to a doctor that is in network with my insurance, the answer is there's no cure for any autoimmune disease and I just have to manage it for the rest of my life with medication. And why would I even bother with such a restrictive diet when the medication isn't even that bad? Now, when I talk to a functional medicine doctor or a doctor who is trained in nutrition, I am told that while the official answer is no, there's no cure for an autoimmune disease, you can, in fact, send them into remission with diet, supplements, etc. I'm sure you can guess where I'm leaning and who I'm listening to as far as what my plan is to manage this. Which leads me to another story time. Okay, growing up, I was always the kid with the tissue in my hand, always congested. And this is something that I thought I was gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. When I was in college, I went to see an ENT and they were like, oh, your turbinates are too big, like the tissue inside of my nose. They're like, we'll do this surgery, it's called a turbinate reduction, and then you'll be able to breathe through your nostrils regularly. So I was excited, did the surgery. It worked for a little while. 6 months later, I couldn't breathe through my damn nostrils again. It's very annoying. And when I went back to the ENT, she was like, oh, well, you could just be on Flonase for the rest of your life. Years later, when the GI stuff came up and the functional medicine doctor told me to get off of gluten, all of a sudden I could breathe through my nostrils for the first time in years. So this is why whenever I go to a doctor and they're like, oh, you should take medication for the rest of your life, I'm like, okay, let me see how I can change my diet and fix this, because y'all are lying. This is not accurate information. I take everything they say with a grain of salt. I show up, I get my labs, I do the checkup, and then I'm like, all right, what can I do on my own? Because what I've learned is if you give your body the proper tools, it will heal itself. They're not gonna teach you that though, because they can't make money off of it. But anyway, that's my rant for the day. Have a wonderful day. We're gonna talk more about this diet and what I learned from it next time. Bye.